Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the final main event of main event here on EBCW's 2K20 season. It's kind of bittersweet, if I do say so myself. I'm going to love saying that. I'm going to love trying to start this drinking game I tried doing. I think it was in the 2K19 season. But seriously, if you're binge watching these, every time you hear me say main event of main event, take a shot and let me know how your liver feels depending on how rapidly you go through these videos. But I do want to thank all of you. I have to be honest, when I started in 2K16 creating extremely badass championship wrestling, I didn't know what it was going to be like in terms of, how creative I wanted to bring it. I feel as though there are plenty of other universe modes or wrestling online federations that are much more, I don't want to say entertaining, because I think the entertainment factor I bring is slim to none, but the creativity of it is definitely something I lacked, which is why I always called EBCW a semi-custom universe mode. Because in my head, this was, in my head, that this was more or less something that I can just kind of use what the game gives me and work from there. Sure, there'll be some pay-per-views in different styles, different arenas, different championships, stuff like that, because I still don't like the way the new titles look and such, but I figured it would just be, something I can just do for fun, something I could do for content on the channel, because I always have loved WWE wrestling games, and I gotta say, I really fell out of love with them when 2K20 hit the scene. I mean, I had my issues since 2K17 with how 2K was presenting the game, but in all honesty, I think 2K20, it really hit a new low, and it's really kind of depressing to say because I really have enjoyed playing these games in various capacities, and I just feel as though that this game, 2K20, is just not super fun to play. I mean, I don't really ever have a good time playing this game. And case in point, look at the most recent episode of Raw with the main event of Matt Awesome versus Eddie Guerrero. There's no way in hell I shouldn't have lost that match. It's just the game constantly trying to fuck you over and over again. But that time I was just like, I was silent for a solid 30 seconds because I just had no idea what to actually say until I figured out a way around what I had done. But all in all, I have enjoyed doing what I've been doing with EBCW. I really do enjoy the pay-per-views, especially the pay-per-views. The pay-per-views I think is where I shine the most in terms of my commentating and stuff like that. I think the storytelling I tell throughout the match is also something that is slim to none. I mean, look at what I've been doing with Matt Awesome. I mean, coming up on Raw, we're having a 3-on-2 handicap match where if Team FTW wins, Matt Awesome becomes a part of the Hell in a Cell main event with the EBCW Championship. I mean, you can't get a better coup storyline than that. I mean, I fucking really enjoy it. And this is the other thing. I just love being creative. What I lack in creativity with the actual look of the EBCW and how maybe I would have wanted a logo and stuff like that, I don't lack when it comes to storytelling. I really think over the years, the storytelling has been very good. I usually use what the game gives me and create something based on that. And the fact that I don't think many people can do it, or at least do it well. There's a lot of people that just sort of create their own thing, and they kind of use created superstars to really bring attention to what they do. I personally think I'm able to use what the game gives me and to the best of my ability and create captivating storytelling. I mean, there were stories I told in 2K19 that were fantastic. There were stories I told in this game, as much as I dislike this game, that were fantastic. And I think that over time they just got better and better. I don't know, man. It's really bittersweet for me. I've been thinking about this a lot throughout the course of the day, making this video when I was recording EBCW and making this commentary. I mean, we're going to be hitting 200 episodes. We're going to be hitting 200 episodes during Hell in a Cell. And then after that, I'm done. Like, I'll probably hit like maybe two. I'll probably be at like 202 or 203 episodes in total by the time Hell in a Cell is over. And then it'll be over. And then I have to wait for the next 2K game, whether it's 2K22 or whatever, or the AEW game, if that even releases this year, because from what I've been seeing, the AEW game seems like they want to take their time with it, which I understand, because after all, we don't want another 2K20 situation. But as far as EBCW goes, I'm more or less done with the series for the time being. It's not that I don't enjoy doing it. These videos are really not that hard to make. That's why I like making them, and I like making content for the channel in this regard. I hope those of you who have come across it enjoy it. And I hope some of you are actually fans of what I've been doing. I will say this much: just because I'm stopping with EBCW as a series does not mean I probably won't have some sort of wrestling on the channel. I've been playing around with the idea of sort of doing wrestling commentaries every Friday in place of EBCW, as in regards to like what I think is going on in wrestling throughout the course of the weeks and stuff like that, any breaking news going on. And, you know, try and take it to a level that's not, like, super cringeworthy and, like, a lot of people do. A lot of people rely on hating the product on YouTube. I don't like where the product is going a lot of the time, but I'm not going to say I absolutely hate myself for watching this show. I love wrestling, and I enjoy talking about wrestling, and I think you can tell throughout some of my commentaries before the actual matches how much I enjoy wrestling. So I don't think wrestling games are ever going to actually leave the channel. I think that EBCW for the time being has to leave the channel because I just don't enjoy this game enough to continue to play it in the capacity I have been doing it. I may just replace 2K20 entirely with various other wrestling games that I can just put on and talk about what's going on in the wrestling community and such. So that's where I'm at right now, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoy Hell in a Cell coming up in a couple weeks, and thank you so much for supporting EBCW. Have a great day, and peace out.